shoot those other 2 arrows, and then you reset into the next set. And that's what's great about it. In compound, if you mess up on 1 arrow, game over.
Indeed.
If you shoot an 8 in a competitive match, you're out.
Yeah,
I tell you now, I shot against Christian Pusep in the 1/4s in my eliminations. Match before, I shot nice solid score 148. I opened up with a 27 end, 3 9s, and that was the match over for me. I carried it on with a 118 dozen, and it just wasn't enough.
No.
So, and I'm not even, nines are okay, but 3 9s in one end, you can't do it. Whereas if we were set system, I could have reset, and I could have taken it back. And that's what's great about the recurve. Anything can happen, and we will see lots of things happening, I am sure, in these team rounds. I'm sure we're going to see some great shots, and I'm sure we're going to see some not great shots. Blacks are inevitable. Hopefully no misses, because we don't want to be searching for arrows.
Okay, so Russia and France in this match. We have Audrey Adacum, Sophie Planix, Melanie Gaubel for France.
And in Team Russia, we have Rosalina Timofeeva, Tatiana Plotonikova, and Valeria Mylinikova. Sorry, guys, if we have any of your names wrong. And that is France opening strong with a 10. That is exactly what they need to boost the morale. We can see here
shooting the arc system.
Sophie shooting arc system rods, and once again a Hoyt. They really are the best bows, and that's an 8. That's a solid. That's an average of 2 9s. If they can hold gold in this, they will be shooting great. Certainly with recurve archery, their shot is a lot quicker, so they can really take their time. And as you can see, before you know it, it's gone bang. And that looked a great shot. That's a 9. That's a solid 9.
Yeah. So Russia now.
Russia have a great team. They really are used to shooting in the team. As we can see once again, we got a Hoyt riser.
Oh.
And that's answered with a 7, opening up with a 7. But that's okay, 2 10s now, and we can close the gap and we can keep a draw. But as we've said before, anything can happen. Before you know it, it's gone. That clicker slams, and that's a 9. That's a nice shot. Recurves tend to shoot spin veins.
More spin in the arrow.
More spin in the arrow.
A bit more accuracy.
The more and that's a solid shot.
That's an X.
That's right in the kisser. And that's exactly what she wanted. We can see Melanie drawing enough when she shoot.
Oh.
And that's an 8 high. We seem to be getting a bit of height variance.
Yeah.
And we have Sophie, and she shot a 10. She's opening it with a 10. Let's hope she can follow it. That looked great. That looked a great shot. That's a solid 9.
Did they swap order for the
I do believe they have. They've been rotating around a little bit. We'll keep an eye open and tell you guys what's happening. Bit like the Italian compound men team. We have Sergio Pagni opens up and he closes. He's great with those pressure shots.
Yeah.
And if we also, in the GB junior men's recurve team, Patrick Houston, he also opened and finished.
Patrick going to Rio this year?
Patrick is going to Rio this year. He's worked hard and he's definitely pulled through. He's had a good set of travels these past month or so. He's been out to Germany, Turkey training, and then straight on to here, and then he's straight on to Rio after. So he's been a busy bee.
So
and that's an X. She's just shot another X, and that's exactly what they need. But yeah, back to pressure shots. Patrick, he really, like Sergio Pagni, they can deal with the pressure shots, and when the pressure comes, it's vital that they can follow through with it. And that's a great end from Russia. They've managed to hold gold on 5 of the shots.
2 points for Russia.
We can really see that Russia, she can deal with the pressure shots and she can follow through. Sorry guys, we're just having a drinks break. It's getting really hot in here and turning off the mic to take a quick drink and hydrate ourselves.
Yeah, gotta keep hydrated. Gotta get that H2O.
A couple of hydrogens and oxygen inside you, and that really does work to hydrate you nice and good.
Yeah.
And we can see that Russia has taken that first set.
So
the
France will be
53
shooting
and
first.
54. France, they shot a great end of 53, but it just wasn't enough to take the set. But they've still got 4 more ends to try and take some more set points.
France with a lot of great recurves this week. Thomas Koenig in the gold medal match as well, I think.
Thomas Koenig is a great archer. He's a big lad, but he can really shoot
He fills
well.
it out, yeah.
And we can see out on the practice field, we can see once again B. Pitts, Bryony Pittman. She's walking up to that 70-meter target, and she's preparing for a gold match a bit later. We can see France opening with this first, and we can see that Sophie is shooting first. We will keep you updated on the order of this. Sophie, as we've said, she's shooting a Hoyt with quattros, and that looked a great shot. And that's just landed in the 9. As you can see, we can actually watching the arrow land into the boss. That just shows how slow the recurve bows are compared to the compound bows. The compound, once it's gone, whereas recurve, there is a lot of time where it's flying. And the wind really is a big factor in it. And she's just shot another X. That is great.
So France qualifying first in the team with 1,917 points compared to Russia's 6th place with 1,857
So we
points.
can see France is going into this really confident, but Russia, they've got literally nothing to lose. They've come in 6th, and that's a massive improvement on whatever they do today. They will be definitely walking home with at least top 2 finish. So they should be happy with themselves. Whereas France, they might feel a bit of pressure that they've got to perform and they've got to carry on there.
They got to keep it going.
And that's one thing about archery. You've got to keep the flow. You've got to find the flow and you've got to keep it going.
90% head, 10%.
10% physical, yeah. Mental side in archery is a massive factor. And we can see she held a little bit long on that, but it broke clean.
Oh.
That's just popped high into the 7. She's just let that one loose. You can see she's shooting the new Eastern contours.
Are we dinghy in the end of that rod?
Yeah, a little, as Jake just said, a little doinker in the end of the rod. And now we see, oh no, the order is still the same, my friend Jake. Sophie is still opening. You see her coming into anchor. She's gradually pulling through on that clicker until it goes bang. Oh, that did not look great. And as we can say, she was not looking for that. I think she maybe shot through the clicker on that.
So 2 10s here, and they can still win the set. Bit of
a yip on that shot, but 2 10s, and they can still carry it through nice and clean.
That looked nice.
And that looked great. And that's a
9.
That's a 9. That's exactly what they needed. And like as we said with recurve archery, anything does happen. You can be shooting great, and before you know it, bang, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And that looked a great shot. She should be happy with that. Not sure where it landed.
8. Up
8.
high.
8 high. And they've shot 52.
So Russia need to shoot a 29 to draw, or 3 10s here to take the set.
Take the set. And that's a 9. They need now 2 10s now to at least tie. But Russia have got a 2-point lead, and they could be taking a tie on this set. And worst case, they might not give this set because France have earned it. They might be taking the set, losing the set to France, and they'll be level head. And that shot landed just low in the 8.
That's France have won the set then.
France have won that set, even with
a 10 here.
Even with the 6, they've managed to bring it back with a couple 10s and some good 9s. And that looked a great, really strong shot. And that's landed in the 8. It's not what she wanted, but
who's drinking this? Got some flying rockstar energy tour.
That is not what you want to be drinking whilst you're shooting. You need to be trying to stay as calm as possible. We can see Jesse Sutt walking into the stands now.
Probably a bit disappointed, but
Bit
he shot well.
disappointed, but he shot well. There's nothing he shouldn't be disappointed about. Once again, for you guys at home doing the commentary right now, this is James Howells shooting in the compound cadet category, men's.
For the last year?
This is my last year, yeah. My last year. I'll be going up to the junior division next year, which I'm excited about. I'm really excited to join with the big guys. I've been on 2 senior trips this year, and I've really experienced.
And you shot well.
Really experienced some top level shooting. I came.
What qualification did you put in? 97.
I shot a new national record, Great Britain national record, out in Turkey in the immense heat and wind, shooting a 697 and making it through to the top 32, knocking out a baddie from Israel in 11th seed. So I had a great time out there. Super hot. This week it's been hot, but in Turkey, I tell you now, it's Antalya. It's a hot place. Cracking hotel.
So we're currently just trying to see how warm we can get this room. We're trying to hotbox it up as much as possible.
And try and get a bit of a sauna going. We have shut the door in the commentating room, and it is really getting hot right now.
Because the sauna hotel is what, €5?
€5. You've got to pay
and
to go swimming, yeah. So we're making full use of natural heat. And we can see that it's even sets right now for France and Russia. The pressure really is going to be cranked up. Knowing that the gold medal hangs on these shots they're going to make. That's a great shot
from Sophia.
She shot a 6 last hour, and she's really come back strong. That really does show a great archer if you can come back strong. And she did. And we can see now Melanie drawing up, anchoring. That looked really clean. And that's just out in the 8.
Yeah.
It's just pushed slightly right, but great height. And we can now see Audrey taking her time and drawing smooth. We can see the podium that they will be standing on later today, out in the middle of the field. Me and Jake have both walked away with a silver medal this week in the team round. And it's Jake, tell me what it's like to be stood up on that podium.
It feels pretty good to be up there for your country.
It's a great feeling.
With all your teammates.
You see your flag going up on the big screen at the back, and you're with your teammates knowing that your hard work paid off, and it's a great feeling.
It is.
Shaking the hand and getting the medal around your neck and walking off.
Getting some bling.
And she really has held a lot on that shot, waiting for it to go. She's managed to shoot a great shot. She's managed to hold gold on that, which is exactly what she wanted. See now, 2 9s for Russia. See if we can pop a 10. And that's a 10. Yeah. That's exactly what she wanted. And that's a solid start. 28. I'd be happy with that if I was a recurve. Compound, maybe not. 70 meters though. 28, I'd take it. But 50 meters, 28. You need to be shooting those 30s.
Yeah.
And that's a 9. We got a nice group at the top there.
Maybe a couple clicks on the site.
Sophie. So a couple clicks on the site, and hopefully she can find that 10 ring. See maybe a slight breeze. We can see Melanie's hair blowing just a little bit. See the long rod shaking a bit, and that finger sling shaking. So has she managed to power through that wind? Yes, she has. She has answered with a 10. She's answered with that 10. And can they close this down with a 55, carrying it through with another 10? I think they can. Audrey taking her time, pulling through. Ooh. And that's dropped low into the 8. She was not expecting that, but they've shot a 53, so Russia, they're really gonna
points to play with here.
They're really gonna have to chuck away some points if they're not gonna win this set, but as we say, anything can happen. And that's a great shot. Yeah. She should be pleased with that.
That's what they need. 2 more of them.
That's a 9. And that's a couple of them. If they can hold gold, they've done their job. What's great to see is all the young and upcoming archers, and there we've just seen it just let it loose a bit into the 8, which isn't what we wanted. But
8, 9 or better to win the set, 8 to draw.
So I can see her shooting a 10 off this. She's a strong archer, and that looked clean. That looked clean, and that's just blown it into the 8. She was not expecting that.
So
That's a tied set. Tied set, 4-4.
Will be 1 point each.
1 point each, and that... It's really level headings. I'm seeing this go into a shoot-off, and shoot-offs are exciting. That really does get the blood pumping.
Me and you both had a shoot-off, James, in the quarterfinals?
We've both had a shoot-off in the...
Oh, well, you won the quarter.
You were in the 1/8, mine was in the quarterfinals. I had a shoot-off in the quarterfinals, and I shot a 10, but it just wasn't good enough against Christian from Estonia. He absolutely killed it, and he shot an X. He shot an X.
Christian ended up with bronze, was it?
With bronze, yeah. There's not much you can do when they shoot an X other than... I would have had to shoot a X.2. He was on the line with the X.
You can shoot a perfect 150, but...
and you can still lose.
Yep.
That's the problem with this game. You can shoot your best, and your best still may never be good enough. And we are... Jesse, sir. We're going to have a quick interview with Jesse. Quick interview by Jesse. Jesse, what's it like out on the finals field?
Yes, it was a good feeling for me, and also my coach was happy for this final. Victor shot really well, like every time now, and so we hope to shoot better next time. And
Jesse, we've been explaining you've been having some bow problems this week.
Yeah.
You've been shooting your second bow, but we've managed to get to the gold medal match and walk away with a second. What does that feel like?
Yes, it feels good with my second bow. It's a bit different, but doesn't change the result. So I'm happy for this European champ, and I say good luck to everyone now.
Thank you, Jesse. Jesse Sutt from Italy.
Thank you.
See you later, Jesse.
See you.
Joined back with Jakey Bakey, Jake Walsh, GBR. We're going to be carrying the commentary.
Jake is baked.
It's really hot in here.
We got a thermometer now.
Huh?
We got a thermometer.
It would be great.
Try your phone.
It would be great to see the temperature.
It's bound to be 40 degrees now. It is just so humid in here.
It's forecasted to be mid-30s today, and we've just opened the door. We've given in. It is far too hot in here.
Okay, so
and
Sophia.
Oh, we've got 2 wide 7s. Is one of those a 6? 6 and a 7. It's been called at 9 and 3 o'clock.
2 baloney hours there.
That's not what they were wanting. But anything does happen in recurve archery, and you can't expect anything because it does. You can blow it anywhere, and that's a good shot. That's what they needed.
Shot.
They finished on a 9, and Audrey, she really is shot great this match. The whole team has. It's just unlucky to see a couple of the arrows being blown. And Russia, they bring it back with an X. That's exactly what they wanted and needed.
That's a bullseye.
We thought maybe this match would go to a shoot-off, and right now looks like it might not. But as we've said, anything does happen in recurve archery. And that looked great, and that's a 9. That's what she wanted. It's what that shot deserved. It looked clean.
That's the thing with recurve. Clean shots go in the 10 a lot more than the compound. They can do a flinch and still right be in the X.
Because the arrow's travelling, and that's another great 9. They really have shot excellent this whole match. Bit of a drop in their second end with a 48, but they've done 54, 48, 53, so they really are shooting consistent. And they've changed their order around a bit now. And Audrey, she has just shot a 10, and that's exactly what she wanted. And hopefully that can boost the morale.
So
Sophie drawing that now.
This is the order we went with in the first end, I think?
In the first end, then the second 2 sets we had Sophia open on both halves. And she's just shot, and she looked happy with that, and that's a 9. She's finished on a good shot, so has Audrey. Let's hope that Melanie can finish it clean. And hopefully they can walk away with this medal. She's taken her time. She's eyeing up that 10 ring, and she's going to drain it.
One last good shot and see what happens.
And she's pulling through clean. The camera's panning. And a 10. That really has put the pressure on Russia. And I think it's really going to be interesting to see how they answer back. We can see taking a big sigh there. And hopefully that'll look great. Bit of a swing on that. And that's a 10.
Russia are shooting very well here.
They are absolutely pounding. They are really going to have a great night this afternoon. Tonight at this banquet. They're going to be partying hard.
In the pool, hopefully as well. Maybe get up there at the end.
Maybe to cool off in the pool. And that's a great shot. That's a 9. That's a solid 9.9. And she should be happy with that. Both teams have finished off really strong.
4 to win.
4 to win. And I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Looks like they'll walk away with it. Well. She shot great, but.
Yeah. Well,
and that's a 9. We hear a cheer from them. And that's great. They should be really happy with that. They've shot great.
Is that a direwolf in this stadium then?
A what?
The logo. Is that a direwolf they're rocking?
I'm not sure, Jakey Bake. But maybe, yeah. For
You're not caught up to Game of Thrones, are you, James?
Dynamo, no. We've been watching a bit of Game of Thrones this last week in our hotel, trying to chill out, get ready for. And I'm really enjoying Game of Thrones. For all of you, any of you who watch Game of Thrones at home, I really recommend it. And we can see there the Russian junior women posing for the camera, holding their fingers high. And they've shot great. France, they've got to be pleased walking away. They've shot incredibly consistent, 53, 52, 53, 51. They really have shot consistent, but consistency in this game.